In today's global economy, international trade is crucial for growth and prosperity. Join our community by liking and subscribing. Businesses rely on imports and exports to source materials and reach consumers. Tariffs, meant to protect domestic industries, can devastate small businesses. The current economic climate has worsened these challenges. Governments favor tariffs to address trade imbalances, but small businesses bear the brunt, threatening their survival. This essay explores the impact of tariffs on small businesses, from rising costs to shrinking margins and an uneven playing field against larger competitors. Small business voices must be heard, urging policymakers to support their growth in a challenging marketplace. For small businesses, tariffs mean increased costs. Operating on tight budgets, they face financial burdens when tariffs are imposed. Higher prices for inputs cut into thin profit margins. A small furniture manufacturer relying on imported lumber faces increased costs. A 25% tariff on lumber forces them to absorb costs or raise prices. Tariffs also increase administrative burdens. Compliance diverts focus from core activities. Financial strain can be crippling, leading to closures and job losses. Reduced profits hinder growth and hiring. Some businesses can't bear the burden, leading to closures. This creates a ripple effect throughout the local economy. The impact of tariffs extends far beyond the immediate consequences felt by small businesses. As these businesses grapple with increased costs, they are often left with no choice but to pass on at least a portion of these expenses to consumers in the form of higher prices. For consumers, this means paying more for the same goods and services, reducing their purchasing power and potentially leading to a decrease in overall consumer spending. This decrease in demand can further harm small businesses as consumers cut back on discretionary spending and become more price-sensitive in their purchasing decisions. Moreover, tariffs can disrupt established supply chains, forcing small businesses to find alternative sources for their materials or products. This can be a costly and time-consuming process, often leading to delays, production disruptions, and uncertainty about the quality and reliability of new suppliers. The ripple effect of tariffs on consumers and the market underscores the interconnectedness of the global economy. Actions taken to protect one sector or industry can have unintended consequences for others, particularly for small businesses that may lack the resources and flexibility to adapt to sudden shifts in the economic landscape. Section 4, David versus Goliath, the competitive disadvantage faced by small businesses. In the face of tariffs, small businesses find themselves at a distinct disadvantage compared to their larger counterparts. Large corporations, with their vast resources, global supply chains, and ability to leverage economies of scale, are often better positioned to absorb increased costs or find alternative sourcing options. For instance, a multinational corporation might be able to shift production to a different country with more favorable tariff rates or negotiate lower prices from suppliers due to their higher purchasing volume. Small businesses, on the other hand, often lack the same flexibility and bargaining power, leaving them vulnerable to the full brunt of tariff hikes. This disparity creates an uneven playing field where small businesses struggle to compete with larger rivals who can offer lower prices or absorb cost increases without significantly impacting their bottom line. As a result, tariffs can stifle innovation and entrepreneurship, as small businesses find it increasingly difficult to enter new markets or compete effectively against established players. The competitive disadvantage faced by small businesses in the wake of tariffs undermines the principles of fair trade and open markets, potentially leading to market consolidation, reduced consumer choice, and a less dynamic and innovative economy. Support my channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing for more.